My people, it's your boy Bocephus McGraw coming to you with another good cigar review. Today, I'm going to be trying out the Arturo Fuente Don Carlos Personal Reserve. This is, from what I understand, one of the better sticks that Arturo Fuente has in their portfolio of cigars. To read a little bit about this one, it says Don Carlos, named in honor of its legendary creator and Fuente family patriarch, Don Carlos Fuente Sr. Arturo Fuente Don Carlos Jr. cigars are one of the world's finest smokes. To create this masterpiece, Carlos Fuente Sr. blended together rare vintage tobaccos that were hand-selected and aged as much as 10 years. These cigars are rich, flavorful, with flawless African Cameroon wrappers, making them as appealing to the eye as they are to the palate. Because of the select tobacco required, these cigars are among the finest cigars rolled at Tabacalera A Fuente in the Dominican Republic. In every way possible, Carlos Fuente Jr. strives to attain the ultimate in rich flavor, flawless wrapper color, and superior construction in every cigar that bears his father's name. A quote from Don Carlos Jr. "My dream wasn't to be the biggest," says Don Carlos, "just the best." Good quote. So when looking at this one is a Robusto in ring gauge 50, and they come in boxes of 25. So I'm about to go ahead and cut this thing open, see what it tastes like, and give you all some feedback. While you all are waiting for me to get this stick ready, where am I? Can somebody tell me where I'm located? I'll give you a hint. Again, it's windy today. Yeah, so getting a good draw out of it. Nice D-cut. All right, so we are underway. I'm going to get into this first third and give you all some feedback on how to start off for us. But tasting good so far. All right. As you can see, I'm making my way on through this first third. And as I said, it is a lot windy out here. So we're not getting that crisp burn line like we should, but I don't think it's anything to do with the cigar. Flavor hasn't been affected, but with the flavors I'm getting right now in that first third is just mainly good tobaccos, aged tobacco. Not really many tasting notes, but just a consistent smoke of just good aged tobacco. But on that last draw, I did start to get a little bit more sweetness. So looking forward to seeing what this second third will be like. And about to go ahead and get into that, and I will let you all know how that's going. Oh yeah. Remember I was talking about rhythm. So I'm really working on slowing down my rhythm, trying to get a puff every 45 seconds to a minute, and hoping to see some foreskin. And if you don't know what that is, if you see here on the cigar, there's like this wrinkling. And so I try to keep wrinkling around where the burn line is, and it lets me know that I am smoking at a decent pace. And also, I hold my cigar like this and keep my finger close to it so I can sort of sense the temperature, and nothing is overheating. Flavor is good, no bitterness, and I'm not trying to smoke the cigar like it's something else. But like I said, I'm about to get into the second third, and I'll let you all know. We have a good ash going. And oh yeah, I forgot to say, if you haven't subscribed, do so. Give me a like for this video, and don't forget to share so we can get this information out there. All right, I'll see you in a second. All right. So I'll finish up that second third. And again, it's a real consistent stick. nice aged tobacco flavors. However, I began retrohaling, and I do have a different technique that I learned from YouTube. So what I do is I take a draw, exhale probably about half of that draw, then I close my mouth and I just start chewing, like I'm chewing some food. And of course some smoke will start to come out of your nose, but you will start to taste flavors that you can't taste from just normally exhaling. So if you have any issues retrohaling, or don't know how to effectively or can't do it, like I said, just take a draw, exhale about half that you have in your mouth, then keep your mouth closed and just start chewing like you're chewing on a burger or something. And then you'll notice all of the smoke will start to come out through your nose, and you will start to taste some of those notes that you were missing. And so when I start retrohaling, I did start getting some cream notes. And so I'm hoping that as I get into this final third, I will begin to taste a little bit more cream. So let me get into that, remove this band, and let y'all know what's going on. All right, as you can see, I'm well into this final third of this Arturo Fuente Don Carlos Personal Reserve. I gotta say, it is a good stick. It's not very complex, not a ton of different flavors, but very consistent with a good aged tobacco with some tobacco sweetness. And I did get some cream within the second third and the beginning and about to this point of the final third. Still have a good ash, burn line looking good. So I figure this stick is gonna stay pretty consistent. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this thing up and probably get on up out of here. And so again, it's your boy, the Country Contrarian, AKA Bocephus McGraw. To my brothers and sisters of the leaf, keep smoking. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can start to build this community on up. Y'all take it easy out there and be well.